I'm just so happy my father had a chance to see his kids before he passed. I just want to say thank you.
When her father fell ill, the American Red Cross was able to help get Veronica's brother home from the Navy to speak to his father one last time. It's thanks to your donations that we can connect military families when they need it most. Please donate today at redcross.org.
If you want to work until you keel over, have less of everything in retirement, or give back more of your hard-earned money to the stock market again, then just ignore me. But if you'd like to protect the money you save, receive a steady, predictable retirement income, and enjoy financial security for as long as you live, then listen to this. You can download a free report that reveals the wealth-building secrets Wall Street and the banks don't want you to know. You'll learn how you can get guaranteed growth, safety, and real prosperity without risking your money in the Wall Street casino, and how to get the money you need when you need it, simply by asking for it. This is the best way to have a 100% secure retirement, and know your money will last as long as you do. To learn more about this method, and to get your free report, go to 52security.com. That's the number 52security.com. 52security.com. Go to 52security.com.
Hurt or injured in a car accident? It can be hard to take the proper legal action after a car accident, but waiting can cost you more. The law requires car accident victims to assert claims promptly. You could lose out by simply waiting. Call 800-709-4667 right now to see what your claim could be worth when handled by a skilled attorney. With a lawyer fighting and speaking up for you, you could be entitled to a big cash award. Call 800-709-4667. That's 800-709-4667. Now it's fast and easy to connect with the legal help you need after your car accident. Call 800-709-4667. The call is free, but you need to act now before time runs out on your claim. You need a lawyer to fight for you, protect you, and get you the compensation you need and deserve. Time's wasting. Call 800-709-4667. That's 800-709-4667. Call now.
I considered suicide so I wouldn't put my family through all the pain.
Many of our warriors are returning home from the battlefield, only to face a new war as they struggle with devastating injuries. At Wounded Warrior Project, we understand. We're there to help.
Even though you think you're broken, you're not. It's the physical and the emotional healing that Wounded Warrior Project provides.
With a gift of just $19 a month, you can join Wounded Warrior Project. You'll help provide critically needed programs and services that rebuild lives.
Beautiful. There you go, buddy.
The ongoing needs of our wounded and their families will continue for many years to come. Now is the time to show your support. Call now or go online with your gift of just $19 a month, and we'll send you this Wounded Warrior Project blanket.
It made me feel that there's people out there that care about us.
After this event, we can finally maybe start to heal as a family and move forward.
We need your help. The families are hurting.
For many of our wounded heroes, the greatest casualty is being forgotten. That's why your gift of just $19 a month is so important. Please, call or go online right now.
The following letters were written by our troops.
My dear fellow Americans, I truly appreciate your support. I was starting to wonder if people had forgotten about us over here. But then one of my buddies showed me this website, and now as tears are streaming down my face, I can see for sure that you haven't. Private Emily B., U.S. Army.
It's so heartwarming to see the American people not letting the men and women of the armed forces be forgotten. Your letters make a group of grown men, battle-hardened and gruff, act like a bunch of kids around a Christmas tree. Thanks. Staff Sergeant Matthew H., U.S. Army.
Your support may be the most important thing our troops can carry with them. But don't take our word for it. Take theirs. To show your support, visit americasupportsyou.mil. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Defense and the Ad Council.
Millions of Americans every day are shedding unwanted pounds by taking tested and proven Ultra Lipo Stick. Carbohydrates are bad. Our carbo-fighting antioxidant is good. Just listen to these satisfied customers.
My name is Gail, and I lost like 20 pounds on Ultra Lipo Stick.
My name is Jared, and I lost 46 pounds using Ultra Lipo Stick.
My name is Zach, and I actually gained weight. This stuff sucks!
Ultra Lipo Stick is safe and easy to inject. Just 3 doses 4 times a day discreetly underneath your fingernail. Listen to this.
I used Ultra Lipo Stick and suffered from side effects like uncontrollable greasy discharge.
Ultra Lipo Stick, it turned the armpits of all of my shirts orange. This stuff is crap.
Try it today and see some real results. Ultra Lipo Stick. Not available in stores. Results may vary.
Zinc Media. Feel the power of knowledge.
most politically incorrect black man on the planet, Rod Eccles.
Well, hello, my fellow Americans. It is I, your lovable host, L. Rod, coming to you live from my bunkerized home studio somewhere within the great Granite State of New Hampshire, where the state motto is still live free or die. It is not big government or bust. And I know this because I checked again today, as I do almost every day, and it hasn't changed yet. It is Thursday, as they say, down in New York. June the 25th in the year of our Lord 2015, as we begin to slide on into the weekend. Yesterday, look, folks, I know everybody's chomping at the bit about the SCOTUS ruling on Obamacare. Trust me, I will delve into that. I will get into that. And let me just say this. It is not time to panic. I was listening to some people today, and they were just all over the place, acting like they were panicking. We've lost the nation. Oh, my, everything's over. It's all done. No, just sit back, relax. It is not time to panic. I will tell you when it's time to panic. Because if I tell you it's time to panic, you know it's really time to panic. But we're not near that yet. So we'll get into that. So sit back and relax. Yesterday, I was down in Connecticut, and I was, it wasn't really an interview. I was invited to be, I just had their information, and they have a radio show and a TV show. And, now I gotta tell you, the engineer, his name is Jeff. He was a cute kid. And I mean, he's early 20 something, maybe 22, 23, but typical. But anyway, he kind of reminded me of Alex P. Keaton, that character, but in today's stand, with the baseball hat instead of the tie. But that's what he looked like. He looked like a younger, Michael J. Fox. He really did. He looked like a young Michael J. Fox. He, very kind of not a very outgoing type of person or kid, kind of a little bit on the mousy side, but he was cute. He had a cute personality. But it's amazing how just the other day I was talking about how the millennials, we may have lost that generation. Now, here's a kid who's, right in there with the millennials, who understands conservatism. And he's fully in there supporting it and being the engineer and everything for this program. But he fully understands, conservatism and constitutionalism. And it gave me hope that maybe we haven't totally lost the millennials. And simply just by, talking to this one young man. And one of the people that I was doing the program with that invited me down, her name is Daria. She invited me back to her house after the taping of the television show. And, for a barbecue, and where I got to meet her son, who happens to be, I guess, sort of quasi-genius, because the kid is 18 or 19 years old, and he's already a second semester junior in college. So it means he started early. But he really is trying to become a rocket scientist. He's talking about NASA, and we were talking about NASA space exploration. We were talking about the potential for human beings in the future and human medicine and everything, and basically in space travel and the effects in the human body. Now, I got to admit, a lot of that discussion kind of went over my head because I'm not a rocket scientist, but it was kind of interesting to see him light up about these different subjects that we were talking about as it pertained to all that stuff. We even got into DNA discussion and even threw in, a bunch of Star Trek stuff. But again, another young man, another young person, who was really thinking more along the lines of being a conservative and not looking for government handouts and thinking and looking and saying, we've got a lot. There's a lot that's happening, with NASA and the space programs, and the private space programs and the government space programs, and we're going to bring in, because we need private industry to really make all of this stuff flourish. That's not a democratic ideal, by the way. That's a conservative ideal. So here's a kid who's 19 years old who gets it. Again, a millennial. So, in one day, I get two millennials who give me back faith that we haven't totally and completely lost that generation. They understand it, and they get it. If you want to give me a call this evening, you can still do that. The number is toll-free 603-835-3224. And as I say that, I do have a caller on the line. Let's bring in 802. What is on your mind? You're on the Rod Eccles Show.
Hey, Rod. How you doing?
Hi. Who am I speaking with?
This is Ed Gilbert.
Oh, hi, Ed. How are you?
Very good, Rod. How you doing?
I'm doing well.
Just wanted to give you an update on what's going on up here in Vermont. You and
the
I
land
have
of Bernie Sanders, by the way, for all of you, those of you in Rush Limbaugh's Rio Linda who don't know where Vermont is. It's right next door to New Hampshire.
That's correct. That's correct. Kind of the sister state, but on kind of a different political scale, depending how you look at it. Just wanted to give you an update. The Green Mountain Republicans website has been launched. Plus, I'd like to give you a personal invite to some of the upcoming events coming at the University of Vermont, Norwich University, and at Dartmouth College that we're about ready to make some announcements for here in the very near future.
Oh, wow. I would be honored. Dartmouth College, that's not exactly a conservative bastion of intellectual thought. I would love to go up there.
Well, I hope so, Rod. We got, I know up at the University of Vermont, things are getting firmed up now, but Jeb Bush is supposed to be coming up to the campus to visit. We got a couple events going on that are still in the works at Norwich University, and we're getting a few candidates to come up at Dartmouth College to hopefully give a candidate forum introduction to the student body up there and get a chance to really